Welcome everybody to our Green Acres. I'm so glad you came over to our channel today. And if you are new to my channel, I want to introduce myself. My name is Teresa. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I'm going to repurpose some wooden stair balusters that I got from a yard sale. I'm also going to introduce you to a couple more of the Sola wood flower products. I'm going to show you how we can take some shiny metal and a couple ways that we can age it. We can galvanize it, or we can give it that rusted look using 3 things. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to stage everything for you, and of course it wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't bring out my stencils. So I'm going to show y'all some cute little floral pieces that we can make, and just give you lots of inspiration and ideas for projects for your home of how we can make some beautiful home decor without breaking the bank. I hope you'll enjoy the video. If you haven't joined my Facebook home decor page, I'd love for you to go over and join it, and also go over and follow me on Pinterest and Instagram. Okay, our first project, I'm going to introduce y'all to another Sola craft piece, and this was a wood drawer, and this is some wood flowers that I presented to y'all in my previous video, and I'm going to link it down below. So today's project, I'm going to use this wood hydrangea. I'm going to use this heart-shaped wood planter, and this is what it looks like when you receive it. It's raw wood, but it's got this really cute little tarnished planter on the front of it. So I'm just going to show you how we can stain some wood flowers and make a really cute little hanging wall decor using the Sola wood flowers, and I'll show you how we can dye them. And they're really easy to make, and these make such fun projects. And I'm trying to get some more projects from the Sola products out to y'all, because right now they are running $10 off to my viewers. So I want to kind of get that out there to y'all, because it's only valid through June the 12th of 2021. So we still got a few more days. But I'm going to leave a link to all their information down below. But I went over it and stained it with some brown craft paint mixed with some water. I went over it with my candle wax so I could use my plastic scraper. And I just chalk painted it with linen white. And now I'm going over and distressing it. Now I put some blue painter's tape around the edges of the planter box so it wouldn't get paint on it. Now this is the bag of wood flowers that I received. This is the hydrangea. Y'all, this is absolutely beautiful. I loved it. So I got 100 random assorted flowers. They're, all sizes in this bag. So it was a really great value for the money. And like I say, in my previous video, I did that little wood drawer. I made a little centerpiece out of it and did a couple of projects with the flowers, and give you a lot more detail of how you can dye the flowers, and just other ideas and tips and stuff. So I'm going to link that video at the end of this video, and also my description box. But they're so easy to dye. You just mix some paint with some water, and you just dip your flowers in it, and then you just kind of drain a little bit of the water out of them, and then just fluff them out. Now, one of my sweet viewers gave me this tip of how you can save your leftover watered down craft paint. Just pour it in a Ziploc bag. I labeled it with the color of paint it was, and that's all you have to do. And then you store it in some kind of little box, and you can just stack them up. So now I'm going to use some leftover coffee, because I want to go with more of an antique color, and then also want to do a light pink. So I'm using Cameo Pink for my light pink, and then I'm going to use my leftover coffee to make my antique looked ones. And then I'm just going to dip them in the coffee, and then you just kind of wring out as much of the liquid as you can. And like I said in my previous video, these flowers are fragile, but they hold up really well when you work with them. I don't have any problems with them coming apart or anything. So they're pretty durable, actually, to be, wood flowers. And the quality of these flowers, y'all, are amazing. They look so realistic and so pretty. And like I say, I have really enjoyed doing these projects, making all of these little fun centerpieces and things that I've made with them. So I just kind of want to come along, give y'all some more ideas and tips, and just give y'all a chance. If you want to go out and order, I'll have my affiliate link down below, and also that $10 coupon code, and it will also be over on my Instagram page where there's just a button, and all you have to do is push the little button and it'll take you straight to their website for the $10 off. So now after I've got my little heart, I've got it painted and everything, now let's put some flowers in it. So I'm just using some Dollar Tree foam, and Sola also carries all of these products. If you need to get your bamboo sticks from them, they have those. But you just hot glue your flower onto your bamboo stick, and they have different kinds of stems. If you want a different kind of stem, you can go out to their website, and just see all the options that they have. But all you have to do is you just hot glue them on, and they stay on really well. And I trimmed my little hydrangea stem just a little bit, and now I'm going to put it in the center, because that is going to be my main focal point, is that going to be that beautiful hydrangea. And then I'm just going to surround it with some of the roses and some of the little coffee stained ones, and then I'm going to go in and just add a touch of pink to it. Now in my bag of 100 random flowers, I got different sizes, so there's some smaller little flowers in there too. So in just a minute you'll see I'm going to add a couple of those little small ones in there, and that just gives it that really cute, really pretty pop of pink that I think just really brings it all together. And in my previous video I mentioned about the filler and the baby's breath. I highly recommend buying the baby's breath. So there you saw, if you have trouble getting your stems to go in, that means that you have, run into another stem. So don't try to force it. Just take it back out, trim it up some if you need to, and then try to reinsert it. Now here I'm giving you another tip. Instead of throwing away the sticks that we trimmed off, save those. You can glue your flower directly onto that shorter stem, and then that way you don't have to trim them up. So now I want to show you some options for some greenery that I had. On this side you've got the lambs there, and then on the other side that's just a piece of greenery off of a bouquet that I had. But just giving you some options, if you want to go in with some greenery as your filler, you can. Sola offers so many options for filler. So, and like I say, I really want to get some of their dried baby's breath, because I think it would have been so pretty in this. Now I'm just adding a hanger with some stained flower sackcloth, and I just double knotted on the ends and hot glued it on. So now I wanted to take this just another step. So I'm adding a stencil, and I'm going to use some white chalk paint, and I'm just going to add some wording to the front of my little planner. Now if you have a Cricut, or if you want to use your new stamps, the crock stamps or whatever stamps you have, I think that would be absolutely gorgeous too. So, but I've just got this new stencil. It's linked to my Amazon store, and I just kind of wanted to give you another option of how we can decorate that little planner. Now here's another Sola project. This is a little French floral pot. Now it comes real shiny silver. Now I'm going to show you how we can make it look galvanized or rusted. You want to add 1 tablespoon of salt and equal amounts of vinegar and peroxide. And I'm going to add 1/4 cup of each of the peroxide and the vinegar. And you just want to kind of mix it together. And you just kind of mix it with that salt, and you've got a liquid. And then you just kind of want to coat whatever item you're using. If you're using a vegetable can or whatever, you're wanting to get that galvanized look or the rust, you just kind of want to saturate it over your item, and then you're going to want to let it sit. Now this is about 20 minutes in, and look at it. It's already starting to get that galvanized look to it. I thought, I don't know, turning metal to a different state or a different color to me is amazing. And I don't know if you saw my copper, how I repurposed some copper using some salt and vinegar, but I'll link it below. But it was totally amazing of how you can clean tarnished copper and get it back to a shiny state just using some salt and vinegar. So I just thought, well, hey, what would happen if I just wrapped the cloth around it and left it sitting with the cloth on it? Well, y'all, I came back a few minutes later, I took the cloth off, and this is what I got. You get more of that rustic look more than the galvanized. So I'm just kind of showing you different options of how the salt and the vinegar and the peroxide will work on metal when you want to kind of just change the state of it and the color. So we could have went with that galvanized, or we can go with it more rusted. Now I went with the more rusted since I already had that kind of going on. I decided I better go with that. So, but either way, I think it would have looked really good. So once you get it the state you want it in, you just want to take it out, and then you just want to dry it off really good with a dry rag. And then I'm going to add a stencil to it, and I'm going to use, again, a stencil from my Amazon store and my stencil brush, and all the crafts and products that I use pretty much in this video as far as craft supplies are listed in my Amazon store. But see what a cute little touch that made the little planter box. You know, it come a long way from being bright, shiny silver. So I'm just going to, and you could also, again, use your Cricut or some stamps on this. So I've just added my green foam to it, and now I'm just going to stick some flowers in it and just make a really cute little, you know, French floral bouquet. And then I'm going to show you how a couple ways that you can embellish it, just add a little bit more detail to it. But these are, like I say, these are really fun projects to work on. If you're looking for something that's kind of relaxing, you know, to me, this is more of a relaxing project because, it's just, once you dye your flowers, and I didn't mention in this video, but you do need to allow 24 hours drying time. And I did use a blow dryer, and that will dry them even quicker. So if you have like one of those little heat guns, that probably should work too. I just wouldn't get a lot high heat real close to them, but if you want to speed up the process, that will help. But I just showed you there some of those little Dollar Tree, Dollar General pearls. You can add those to the center of your flowers just to add that little delicate touch to them. If you like this video so far, I hope you'll hit that like button. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I'd love for you to. Now I want to show y'all a yard sale find. I finally got some wood spindles, y'all. This is the big craze right now of everybody wanting to, restore those stairway balusters, any kind of wood spindles. They're very popular right now. And, and the cheaper paint look they have to them, the better. Well, I run across these at a neighborhood community sale, and the lady, there was a husband and wife having the sale, and she had $20 on all four, which that only made them $5 a piece, and these are really big stair balusters. Well, I asked how much they were, and I laid them down because I wasn't sure if I wanted to pay $20 for them, but when I laid them down, right away the husband goes, "We'll take 10." So I made sure to okay it with the wife, because I asked her, I said, "Are you okay with letting them go at 10? And she's like, "Sure." So I got all of these, y'all, for $10. I was so excited because I've really been wanting some, so I've been keeping my eye out. So I finally found them. So she had basically, I guess they were real chippy and she didn't like that look. So she had gone over them with some paint and painted them white in those chipped in areas. And to me, it just, I don't know. So I'm taking all that off. Me and Ben got out one day. We got our little metal scrapers, and I got him involved on this project. So we just started scraping away, and we scraped off as much as we could, and it come off pretty easy. And then we have a high pressure sprayer head on our hose pipe, and this thing is like a little mini pressure washer. So we got it out, and you would be amazed at how much more paint this little high pressure sprayer hose took off. So I'm just getting Ben to kind of spray over some more of those areas, and more of the paint chipped off. So now I'm going for a really chippy look. Now, if you didn't want the really chippy look, you probably maybe have wanted them the way they were, but I love that chippy paint. So I'm just showing you what they look like with a little bit, with that little metal scraper. and then we just kind of worked on them, you know, and washed them off really good with the hose pipe, and that removed a lot more of the paint too. So I'm going to let y'all sit back now and just let y'all see the pieces that I've created in this video, and hopefully you'll get some ideas and inspiration for your home. And if you want to go out and shop the Sola website, and like I say, they're offering $10 off right now until June the 12th of 2021, and I'll have all that information down in the description box and over on Instagram. So y'all enjoy staging, and hope y'all get lots of inspiration and ideas for your home.
Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why, I'm always feeling homesick. Than I can bear. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why.
Hey y'all, we have come to the end of the video again. So I hope y'all enjoyed it today, and I hope you enjoyed getting to see the things that I made and things that I'm repurposing to put in my home. I'm planning on doing a home tour here real soon. I'm working on it, so stay tuned for that. And I hope you enjoyed the Sola projects that I made. I hope you got some inspiration ideas. I'm going to leave all the links to their information down below, and also the pieces that I used in today's video will be linked down below. And also don't forget about the $10 code that will be in my description box, and also over on Instagram. That'll be easy for you to access. So as always, y'all, appreciate y'all for watching. I hope y'all have a great rest of the week, and I plan to see y'all again on Saturday in my next video. Love y'all.